What's up guys? Welcome back for another Dueling Network video. My apologies for discussing the elemental dragons again, but this Karakuri variant completely blows my mind of how retarded the deck is. I have a few short tools ready, and they pretty much sum up of how the metagame will look like if we get all these cards in the TCG. My opponent is playing spellbooks, so both decks content cards from Tachyon Galaxy. So yeah, not going to waste any more time. Let's see them combos. So the first game, it's pretty much always against the same opponent. I get to start. Some basic moves from the elemental dragon. So activating the smaller fire dragon and special summon the blaster from my deck. Same goes for the title. Normally you can exceed for the Dragolsec, but since I already have the Karakuri tuner in my hand, the Karakuri barrel, I can immediately exceed for a Tomahawk, and if its effect goes through, I can detach 2 cards to special summon as many tokens I can, and the tokens are level 6. So the tokens are level 6 and machine type, so it's excellent combination to immediately synchro summon for Buredo. And just as you see here, you can use the 3 tokens because with all the 3 Karakuri tuners in the deck, since they can be special summoned with Buredo immediately to the field. Then as your last special summon from the Buredo, you special summon Strategist in defense and put it in attack position to draw 3 cards. Then you can immediately exceed for a Giantrainer. And what's his effect? You can detach 1 card to draw 1 card from your deck, reveal to your opponent, and if that card is a monster card, your opponent gets 800 damage, and you can do that 3 times, up to 3 times. So that's 3 extra draws, and that's basically what's happening here, like drawing through the deck. Also, drew into a Super Rejuvenation, always some shenanigans you can do with that. So I already have 4 draws with the Super Rejuvenation, which is now going to be 6. Yes, crazy. The Eclipse also activates, banishing the Light and Darkness Dragon, I believe. I know my opponent is playing the spell books, and since this deck can easily draw insanely amount of cards in 1 turn, I decided to play Eradicator. And as you see here, exceed for Big Eye, and my opponent is already scoops because of the Eradicator, since he knows it's coming. So and he drew his Maxi too late. But this is basically the Karakuri draw spam. Unbelievable. Okay, so another duel against same opponent, spellbooks. These are just some random duels of how the metagame can look like if we get all these cards. These are some some basic moves of the elemental dragon. Special summon the Redux from the deck. Eclipse activates, banishing the Light and Darkness, so you know what's coming. Already have the Super Rejuvenation in hand. The special summon the title from deck. I'm showing these duels because you'll see here why the combination of Dragolsec and Light and Darkness is so devastating against a deck like Spellbooks, for example, and that they don't have a lot of outs to get rid of the combo. Going to special summon the title, then activate the Super Rejuvenation and get that Light and Darkness Dragon to the hand. So that's already 4, now 5. Immediately go to the end phase and draw 5 cards. Draw into the Eradicator. Here my opponent is thinking, and he sees that as you see here, he has a pretty decent, a pretty nice opening hand with the secrets, with the Judgment Day. It's basically which decks that starts if you're playing E-Drax versus Spellbooks. Again, now he starts, and now he gets to activate his broken card of the deck, the Judgment Spellbook. Now he basically goes off, like as you'll see here. I know the Yogin is coming because the new Spellbook decks, Prophecy decks, do play 1 or 2 Yogin, at least the decks that I played against, because of the Elemental Dragons, since it shuts down Elemental Dragons. Already 4 searches in end phase, including the special summon. So yeah, he adds a few spellbooks to his hand. I know he also knows that he cannot add the Judgment spellbook. After Duel, he said it was just a misclick. No problem. And yeah, there is the Jotun, so I pretty much can scoop up my cards here. I know I can activate the Blaster in hand to discard the smaller Fire Dragon to destroy the Jotun, but I take my if I do that, I don't have any more options to do. Then I take my chance to normal summon the stream and try to attack over his Jotun, but I know he's playing Roar and of course the Spellbook of Fate, so yeah, there's no way I can win this one. Because of the huge advantage that he had. So the last game of the video, again, pretty much the same as the first duel, but now he changed his max C. And this is going to be pretty sweet since it's going to draw through his deck. But I decide to continue the combo since I do have the Eradicator in hand. And as you will see, yeah, it's going to hurt this deck a lot. So special summon the Redux from my hand. Yeah, banishing the Blaster from the grave, I believe. Then special summon the Tomahawk again. So yeah, this is basically you can basically do the combo if you open with the Karakuri barrel, the level 2 tuner. So no Veiler on his part. Then special summon the 3 tokens and special summon the Bureido, I have to say. Yeah, it's basically the same move, so special summon the barrel again. He keeps drawing for the maxi. I believe he's going to end up with like 20 cards in hand. So special summon, and then the last Bureido. Then special summon the Strategist. I only play one Strategist. I will come back to that in the deck profile in a moment. Then yeah, activates effect, put in an attack, then draw 3 cards. No Super Rejuvenation this time, but it's not over yet. Again, the Giantrainer. Yeah, keeps drawing for the maxi. Draw into the Tempest, so reveal it. He takes 800 damage. Activate the Giantrainer's effect again. Draw into the Light and Darkness Dragon, so again 800 damage, and there is the Super Rejuvenation. I believe I already discarded 2 dragons, so the Super Rejuvenation already has 2 counters on it. Just as a reminder. But yeah, it's not over since I do have that Eradicator in hand, and obviously I'm going to special summon that big guy again. So 4 counters. I can activate the 7-star sword, drawing to the deck. It's ridiculous if you look at it this way. So yeah, the stream special summon the last title, I think, from my deck. I believe it's the last. Yep. Then going to exceed for the big eye normally. Yeah, set the storm, set the Eradicator, and normally, yeah, indeed, should exceed for the big eye. And yeah, he knows what's coming. His hand is going to be destroyed because of the Eradicator. End phase, draw 6 for Super Rejuvenation. I can activate another Super Rejuvenation to again draw 6 cards. I know I have to discard a few cards from my hand, but immediately just going to activate the Eradicator, see if it does have a response. It's not game. But yeah, first going to discard the Eradicator, the Super Rejuvenation, and the Eclipse. So Eclipse activates, and banishing the Red Eyes. Yeah, indeed. He makes a good move, change the MST in my face down Storm. But yeah, as I said, he's obviously going to discard pretty much his whole hand. So let's see, he has a Roar, a Jotun, a Priestess, Double Justice, the Track. So yeah, normally he's going to normal summon his Jotun now, use his effect and attack for 200 damage, and set the Roar. But I do have the Dark Hole in hand, so I can push, again spam my field full next turn with the Light and Darkness Dragon, and then should be game. So yeah, so Jotun effect activates, all moments are destroyed, draw into an Eclipse, and then activate the Dark Hole. We know it's a Threatening Roar set, so he makes a good move by activating the Roar now, not waiting for for the opportunity that I can tribute summon for Light and Darkness Dragon, negating the Roar. But yeah, this is basically GG. Don't know if he can come back with 2 Justice, Track in hand. He knows the Light and Darkness Dragon is coming, and this is why this deck it's amazing that this deck can exist. You can either yeah put the Karakuri combo on board. This is as you just saw, like draw through your deck. But yeah, if you don't open with the Karakuri tuner, for example, you can still make the Eclipse play, the standard Eclipse play with yeah with Dragosek and Light of Darkness Dragon. So yeah, he already scoops, but yeah, it's ridiculous. All right, let's see the deck list. The original ID is from Dueling days. I'll leave a link to him in the video description. Also, a few people on the end suggested that I should give this deck a try, and I did. Originally, Dueling Days was playing, I believe, a 45 card main deck. He also made double Krabens and 3 emergency teleports. Yeah, he also made more tuners like Delta Flyer and Flameville Guard. The guard is actually pretty sweet because of the instant access to Crimson Blader, which will have a huge role, which is with his built-in preventing special summoning effect against decks like Prophecy and yeah of course Elemental Dragons. Um, yeah, after testing, dropping and changing a lot of cards, this is currently my version of the deck. As I said, the big advantage of the over the original deck is that this deck is, I think, a bit more consistent than the original version, since I don't run Krebens, I don't run teleports, and the main deck is exactly 40 cards. Yeah, the problem with the original build from Dueling Days, I think, was if they Veil your Tomahawk, it was pretty much over for you. But now I decided to keep the Light and Darkness Dragon and Eclipse main deck, and yeah, reduce the amount of tuners like Rebens to keep the deck, I think, a bit more consistent, and yeah, not solely focused on the Tomahawk Karakuri spam combo. Yeah, this way you have the possibility to make the standard Dragosek Light and Darkness Dragon opening play. But yeah, if you see a chance to go derp with the Karakuris, you can yeah spam that combo as well. I recently dropped the Golden Sarcophagus and MSTs from the main deck in favor of 2 Eradicators, because yeah, let's face it, Eradicator on Big Eye, for example, wins and steals games on its own. Yeah, I think the rest of the deck is pretty much the same as my former build. Yeah, I'm going to end the video here. If you're going to try out the deck, have fun and definitely enjoy why it still lasts. Thanks for watching, and yeah, as always, feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Lead him signing out. Peace.